Oh, she already left the scene. We would be filming right now, but somebody had to put on lip gloss. If I'm not mistaken, every time we sit down to film, you get up.
I have
Welcome back.
Squirrel brain. I have squirrel brain. Takes a minute.
It's raining outside.
I know, and my hair got all messed up.
You're gonna wear a hat?
Nope, I'm Gucci.
Is this episode 5?
I think so, yeah.
5? Really? We've done this 5 times?
Should we check? I think it's 5.
Anyways,
It's episode 5.
welcome back.
Stronger Together, episode 5.
5.
Check the description to confirm, but I think this is episode 5.
You want to say episode 5 one more time?
Welcome back to Stronger Together, episode 5. Make sure right above the description it says episode 5, Stronger Together. Just hit that subscribe button and check us out.
Okay.
One Source Branding. We
Okay.
got all the content. Can I start with saying one thing? I just want to say thank you to everybody out there watching, because our channel it's been picking up a lot lately, and it's just been very cool.
Appreciate you guys.
Very encouraging. We've been at this grind as a company for a while now. And these guys behind the camera and Jeremiah and them been putting in so much time and energy into these videos. We post every week. And so it's really cool just to see some momentum increasing and going up. So
We got some facts.
First one got over 106 views. That's 3 months ago. The second one after that, 66. The next one was 19, but it picked back up and got 23. So let's keep the people. But that first one, I knew it was 106 views.
you know, I know why. I know why.
Tell me why.
Okay, so the first
Fastly, because we were on
the
time
first
crunch.
week that we did the mini series, we were all hyped up, and then somebody brought up some type of a competition.
Oh yeah, we were sharing.
And what happened is everybody started to share this stuff on their personal profiles and stories.
Yeah.
And what happened out of that was Stronger Together, Creative Cuts, and Women in a War Room all took off in views because we were promoting it. Hint. So maybe at this 3 o'clock meeting, we could talk about how can we incentivize the team for all of us to start posting more about our shit. Even Jen and I just had that conversation on the couch the other day.
We did.
Everything. So
Right.
back to it. We're going to stay on topic today. So what are we going to talk about?
Love. We're gonna talk about love. Love languages specifically.
Yeah.
Today's topic.
And if you don't know about the 5 love languages, would highly recommend getting the book or reading up on it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Especially
ChatGPT it.
if you,
ChatGPT will break
especially
it
if you're
down.
in a relationship.
Yeah.
You really need to. It's a real thing. It's the real deal. 5 love languages, because you really need to know not how you perceive your partner loves you, but how your partner actually really does love you and loves being with you.
I think even just as an individual, it's good to know your own love languages, right? So can I name the love languages real quick, and then we'll dive into it. So our purpose here is to share the 5 love languages with you, let you know a little bit about what they are and how they work into a relationship, and then maybe give you some resources at the end on how you can discover your and your partner's 5 love languages and just learn a little bit about it, because it does help. It does help, and I think it'll be good to remind each other of your 5 love languages. So after this video, I'll remind you of my 2.
We'll tell them what ours are.
Well, first let's talk about what they are. What are the 5 love languages, okay? Number 1 is gonna be words of affirmation. This means that you feel the most loved and you feel love. When you're getting words of affirmation, you're so beautiful. Give me a word of affirmation.
Cool.
Give me more.
You're really cool.
You're so sweet.
You're cooler than cucumbers.
I love you so much. You're the best.
You ice cold.
No, that's words of affirmation, okay? Number 2 is gonna be quality.
Tell one.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk. Last videos, I just sit here and look at the camera. Number 2, thank you. Quality time. That's when you want to choose your significant other over hanging out with other people, other friends, doing things with other individuals, and you genuinely just want to spend time with your partner, whether you're doing something or you're sitting on the couch not speaking. It's really just quality time spent together, and you would choose that over everything else.
Yep, so keep in mind, if the love language of your partner is quality time, and you are spending that quality time, and you aren't feeling
somewhere else.
They aren't feeling the love. This is about the spouse feeling the love. Number 3.
Oh, you can go now.
Well, I thought we were going to, okay, I did that.
I did just.
Number 3 is going to be acts of service, okay? This means men out there. If your wife's love language is acts of service, it could mean helping vacuum the floors or doing the dishes or, helping out with things. Or for a guy, it could be the girl helping the guy set up their comic collection or helping build a Lego set. It could be so many things. Help the man work on the car. If he's detailing the car, he's putting tires on the truck or changing his brakes.
Good thing that's not your act.
Yeah,
Love language.
helping through acts of service.
Okay. Number 4 is gifts.
Shower you with gifts.
This is one that when Ryan and I took the love language test a while ago, and I just redid mine just to make sure, gifts are at the bottom. We don't do gifts. We prefer trips, I guess, if you want to classify that as a gift, but we don't physically, tangibly give each other something. We just go together to get it.
Because gifts are not our love language, which we did, I think, talked about in episode 1, how we've never given each other gifts.
No.
Doesn't mean that it's not yours or your spouse's.
Right.
Maybe, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
No.
The necklace or the ring or, the outfit, it may make you feel loved. There's nothing wrong with that, and that is one of the 5 love languages, which means it's a real thing out there. So.
And they don't have to be expensive. They can just be thoughtful things that you or your significant other was somewhere, thought of each other, and purchased it to give to you. Just gifts, all right? And last,
number 5,
but not least,
is physical touch. You have those people out there, and it just, the hug, the kiss,
the handshakes.
The handshakes.
You remember.
Or a little bit of hey,
Well, you knowing it?
Well. You gotta feed that person that physical touch.
Yes, because again, if you're not giving it to them, they will go somewhere else.
And that probably relates to all 5 of these, right?
Yeah.
It's very important to nurture the love language, and that's why it's important that you know your love language and that you know your partner's love language, because they may be different. And I know for Jenna and I, we typically, if I'm not mistaken, you typically have 2 love languages, right? When you do the test, they're gonna categorize. But
what are your 2?
My 2 is definitely gonna be, number 1 is gonna be physical touch, right? That's where I'm very needy, and that's where I feel the love. And then number 2 is gonna be quality time. I love quality time, and so by those 2 acts of love language, it makes me feel the love. And
do you get them? Would you say that you get those?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure, absolutely. But again, it's important that because that's you
may not be dominant. The person may not tell you and ask me what my.
I know what hers are, and I knew it this morning. I knew it before, right? And I think number 1 is going to definitely be the acts of service.
Yes, I love when a man helps me vacuum and do the dishes and clean, and tell them how often you provide that for me.
I do it often. I'm getting a lot better at it. But hey, listen, too, you don't want to because then if you overdo the love language, then it might not be as important, right?
Right.
You gotta sprinkle it in every now and then, because it means a little more, right?
We'll really understand when a baby comes how much of these acts of services are going to be coming into play.
Yep. And then number 2 for you is quality time.
Quality time. Yeah, that's where we will literally choose each other over anyone else to hang out with it. And we actually do that every day of our life, as you can see.
For sure.
But
so these are very important things. Again, I'm not sure how known they are. I'm not sure if you know what the 5 love languages.
Right. And they may change, actually. So it may be something that you want to find a reputable quiz online. Do it every couple of years just to make sure that your relationship, is still on the same page, and your partner is still aware of the things that you enjoy.
Yeah, and you have to make it a goal to make sure that you're, again, if it's not every day, that's all right, but you got to make sure that you're putting it in there often so that your spouse can feel that.
That's what he said.
That love. But I got
in there.
All right, no. But first of all, I have been.
Have you?
What did I do yesterday? Worked my ass off.
Cleaned the cars.
In the house, in the one source offices, in the rows. So
No, we're not gonna do this. We don't have time.
But I helped with all.
You did, and you're doing a great job.
The floors at the rows. I sprayed the flowers.
A treat every time he does something good.
It's just to let you know that I'm very aware.
You're aware.
5 love languages.
Okay.
And so, again, you just want to make sure that you know your spouse's love language, because these are, at the end of the day, you know, I know we joke about it, or she says, well, they're going to go find somewhere else, but that's probably typically, if it's
you're not performing.
Yeah, in any of these areas, it's probably because you're not feeding one of the love languages, and that could be the gifts, it could be the acts of service, it could be the words of affirmation. If you're not telling them enough, or you're not spending enough time, or you're not doing enough, or you're not giving enough gifts, whatever it is, at the end of the day, probably not going to work out, because this is how we nurture ourselves, this is how we feel loved. And I don't think there's any that's wrong or any that's better than others. Everybody has their own. So speaking to those and working off of those is going to be key.
Well, that was great.
Yeah, so what are some resources? Let's talk about resources. One is The 5 Love Languages is a book I'm familiar with. Yeah, so, you know, obviously if you like to read a book, or you want to read a book or do something together there, you can do that. There's a short quiz here.
5lovelanguages.com.
5lovelanguages.com.
Yep, we'll put that in the description below. This one, it's about 30 questions. Took me about a minute and a half or so to answer. And it breaks down in like a little pie chart of where you rank on the 5.
Yeah, because I'm sure, you know, if you want to read the book, but it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Right? So reading a whole book, it's just a lot of fillers. But basically, this is what it comes down to. There's 5. It explains what each 5 is, which is pretty easy to understand. Hopefully, our short explanations give you enough. So what I would say is take this information, check out the quiz, do a little bit of research on it, and then maybe sit with your spouse and do the test together. Talk about each other's love language and talk about what that means, right? Because like she said, the gifts, it could mean a variety of things. It could mean jewelry, it could mean candy, or the acts of service could be, you know, helping around the house, or it could be other things. So it's really finding out what is the layers under that category
to customize it for
that means something. Yeah. So again, check out those resources, and we're gonna keep this episode kind of short.
Sweet and short.
Right? We want to keep it straight.
No singing.
To the point.
No singing this one.
We're not doing the High School Musical stuff.
Okay, well.
Yeah, so make sure.
Until next time.
Yeah, until next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Right here.
Make sure you check out the past 4 episodes. We've got a lot of topics that we've talked about. Make sure you check out all of the other mini-series. We've got Creative Cuts. We've got Tech Talk. We've got Women in a War Room. We've got Fashion Forward. We've got the weekly office vlog if you want to see what goes on here in our office. We've got that. If you head over to the GBC show, you're going to get the podcast where we talk about everything. And then you can check over to my channel. You can check out the weekly vlog, which is a little bit of outside of the office. So we got plenty of content. Thank you guys again for watching.
Thank you. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your act of kindness.
Give us words of affirmations in the comments, okay? The physical touch could be the subscribe button. The gifts could be a like, okay? You know, the quality time could just be the watch hours. Spend a little time watching our content, okay?
Okay.
The acts of service is share it. Okay. Share this.
I love you.
Share it on your social media, and that's the 5 love languages.
There's your physical touch for the day. And you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Okay.
Loser.
Double loser. Also, you need to work on your posture. Like, you're literally in this chair like this. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Yeah, bro. What's up, bro?
Chill.
It's like this. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?